going to be there. So, and some of those are going to be your emotions. And this is a brief about emotional pressure cooker, and I'm open to taking questions because that's how I work best. So आप सवाल पूछो, मैं आपको झट से जवाब देती हूँ.
Surely. Thank you so much, Vani. Ma'am, it was truly a very nice talk by you, and it's over to Vaidehi ma'am for the moderation of the questions. I request all the participants to kindly put in the questions into the chat box. There was a very initial question by Lakshmi ma'am. Ma'am, would you like to unmute yourself and ask?
I can't find it.
She was talking to us. Yeah,
no, I am here. Just a minute. Yeah. Just. Vani, it was excellent talk, but we really need to have some practical tips. Like you said, sometimes all of a sudden we start feeling low. So what we should actually say to ourselves, or what we should do to come out of that low feeling?
Okay. So feeling low is a very natural part of our lives. The more that you think about feeling low, the more it's going to affect you. I think when you feel low, the instant reaction needs to be, you should always have three things to do at any given point of time. I have three things to do at any given point of time, like singing, dancing, writing. These are my three go-to things. You know, most of the people, when they feel low, they start to think कि अब हम क्या करें. और जब आप सोचने जाते हो कि अब आप क्या करो, उतने में तो आप और लो हो चुके होते हो, and then you feel like not doing anything at all. So you should always have three go-to things that when the moment I start feeling low, I'll either stand up, sit up, you know, do a round of you know, shake a bit dance, or else I'll you know, quickly get to writing that particular emotion down on paper and just forget about it, or else I'll sing. You know, some people have that thing about cooking, some people have that thing about talking to somebody, pick up the phone and speak to another person. It can be just anything, you know, in and around in your vicinity. Some people like to, you know, take their time off and go and watch a video. You want to watch a quick video, you want to go and do social you know, Instagramming or Facebook or any of that. Sorry, the moment that you tell your mind that this is that, the moment that you move your mind from one place to another, I think that's when your mind gets to know that this is not important, this low feeling is absolutely not important. In 3 minutes you can get back to what you know, you previously were, the moment you identify your three go-to things. So that's one of the most simplest things. I only have very simple solutions. मेरे पास ऐसे कुछ बहुत बड़े बड़े solutions है नहीं.
नहीं, simple solution ही है कि you said कि 3 minutes change your life, but what, how to motivate yourself to do those three things? You know, when you are low, you are really so low that you don't feel like getting up or going to another room, or just you don't feel like doing anything. I mean, you just go on sulking and sulking. So I really want the practical tip, how to motivate yourself to even get up and change your place where you are sitting and sulking.
Ma'am, motivation is like bathing. You have to consistently do it. So even when you don't want to do it, how do people become self-motivated? There is nobody who's born self-motivated. They cultivate that habit of being self-motivated. So it's like bathing. You have to practice it every day. It's like brushing, you know. So it's not like you do it one day and then it's going to rest you for the next 1 month and then you can again start doing it. So motivation is to be tested when you are not motivated. When you are motivated, tab to motivation hai. But when you don't feel like moving from one bit of the couch to another, and when you don't feel like, you know, making that effort, that's when you make the effort. And that's when you make the effort, you're giving a signal to your body that you control everything. You're giving a signal to your mind that I control my emotions do not control me. और आप एक बारी करते हो, फिर आप दूसरी बारी करते हो, फिर आप तीसरी बारी करते हो. It's like, you know, any gym practice, any yoga, any walk, anything that you form as a habit. So if you want to make motivation as a habit, you have to practice this every day. So one of the things that I used to do, you know, when I was very down and out, जब मेरा divorce हुआ ही था और मैं 18 घंटे दिन में रोती थी, तो मुझे समझ में नहीं आता था कि क्या करना चाहिए. So one of my friends introduced me to a quotes ka website. And I used to, because शाम तक मेरा मूड बहुत अच्छा होता था, तो मैं शाम को 5 कोट्स अपने सेव करके रख देती थी. And the first thing in the morning when I used to get up, I used to feel so grumpy and so agitated that, oh, there's another day, the same hustle, the same stupidity, the same lawyer, the same court, so I just didn't want to, go out to that. But because I had saved those 5 quotes the previous night before, and being a writer, it resonated with me. So the first thing I did was, wake up, read those 5 quotes, and move on. And such simple, smaller things, they make you realize that after 5 years or 3 years or 2 years, none of this is going to matter. And we hold on to our grudges, and we hold on to the pain, and we hold on to the discomfort and uncomfortable emotions because we think that they're going to be with us forever. And that's the biggest myth. It's not going to be. Whether you like it or you don't, whether you do anything about it or you don't, it's going to go away.
Nice. Thank you so much for your great practical tips.
Yeah. The next question for you is, Vani, what made you write Unmarry Me?
Unmarry Me का story मैंने बताया आप सबको. So writing Unmarry Me was because I chaperone thousands of people who are heartbroken, depressed, going through anxiety. Sorry, going through anxiety, going through troubled marriage. We have different programs. और ये सब करने के बाद मुझे समझ में आया that people really don't understand the smaller feelings. So एक वो feeling होता है जब आप किसी से लड़ करके जाते हो and you go and stand under the shower with your clothes on. What is that feeling called? There is a name for that feeling. What is that feeling when you see somebody for the first time and you have butterflies in your stomach? What is that feeling when you're having a conversation with another person and you feel that you're not enough? There's something missing in you. What is that feeling when you're just reading a book and you feel that there's a spiritual connection that you feel? There's a hand on your head that you feel. You feel that somebody is guiding your path. So what is that feeling? What is that feeling when you know that there is no way that you can express this in as many words also as you want? So you keep quiet, you don't talk about that emotion. So all these are real things, and all this is what you will find in Unmarry Me. All these emotions, and every emotion is, I've tried to portray it into 8 lines of poem, so that it's not too much to read, it's not too much to bear. But in 8 lines, you understand that why did you go through that emotion at that time? Why did you felt like standing under the shower with your clothes on? What did you want to wash away? What is it that you wanted to get rid of? Why do you think you're not enough? So all of those things are a cumulative effort in Unmarry Me.
That's really wonderful. How to control sudden bursts of anger is your next question.
Ice. No, that's not true. A sudden burst of anger is, you have to identify people who go through anger problems. They have to identify that why are they going through anger problems? What is it that is the unresolved issue that is trickling down this anger? A lot of times people don't try to go back into the introspecting why they've been caused this. So I normally don't give those internet पे available tips that, oh अच्छा, if you're feeling angry you should do this, आप 10 से लेकर के 1 तक उल्टी गिनती गिनो, या फिर आप ओम विलोम करो, and whatever all of those things is, because those are very temporary reliefs. They are like instant, they're like a paracetamol. आपको भी दर्द हो रहा है, आपने अभी खाया and it's out. The larger part of things is that you need to sit down to understand why and what you're feeling. Why are you feeling angry about it? And believe you me, it is one of the hardest things to do. When you're angry, to sit down and think why you're feeling angry, I think people who've mastered it, they are like masters of trade. It is very, very difficult. But once, if you're able to do this, you're going to eradicate that particular part from your life forever. Just sit down in a quiet place with a pen and paper, or with your phone if you want to record it. Just say whatever that comes to your mind, that why do you think that you're feeling angry? And if you do this like 2 or 3 times that you're feeling angry, you will have a synopsis of your anger. You don't ever have to go to a therapist or a psychologist or anyone. That's exactly what they are also going to do with you. This is exactly what you can do with yourself, because I believe in eradicating things, pulling things out of the root. It is not about one small trick that can help you with your anger management. It is about just taking it away from your life, just removing it. So Please sit down for 10 minutes, find a corner, a very quiet place, no noise, and think. Give yourself a pause, ask yourself a question. Vani, why are you feeling angry? Ask yourself this question 3 times, and all the thoughts that are coming into your mind, record them or write them. Visit them at a later time, half an hour, 45, 50 minutes, from there. And you will understand the next time that you feel angry, you will be able to kill your anger within seconds. Within seconds.
Yeah. How to get rid of disturbing thoughts constantly bothering you?
This is the low thoughts question. Similar question, or do I have to again?
Maybe a bit on it.
Maybe a bit on it. Disturbing thoughts. In my thought process, I call them uncomfortable emotions. And for me, uncomfortable emotions are always, again, stemming out from something that has been unresolved. Our body has a very beautiful mechanism to work with our emotions. It is constantly flowing. So none of the emotions get stuck in your body. It is made in a way. When you were born, आप कहते थे ना, वो बच्चा हंसते हंसते फिर रोने लग गया. वो हम तो नहीं कर पाते हैं जब हम बड़े हो जाते हैं. तो हम क्यों नहीं कर पाते हैं? Because we've identified blocks in our body, we've curated those blocks in our body, and our emotions are not flowing through. That is why we stumble upon the same emotions, the recurrent emotions. हमारे हमारा जो बॉडी का क्लॉकवर्क है ना, वो बंद हो गया है. तो हमारी सुई आकर के एक इमोशन के ऊपर अटक जाती है, बार बार एक थॉट के ऊपर बार बार अटक जाती है, फिर थोड़ी सी चलती है, फिर अटक जाती है. So that's exactly what is happening with us. The moment you change your batteries, the moment you incline yourself spiritually, meditation is a great way. I always say this out to people.
Yes.
And 15 to 20 minutes of it in a day. YouTube भरा हुआ है, आपको कोई किसी को follow करने का जरूरत नहीं है, किसी का meditation package खरीदने का जरूरत नहीं है. Please go ahead on YouTube and you can just type meditation for every day. 10 मिनट से लेकर के 3-3 घंटे के meditations हैं. Ear plugs लगाइए और just deep breathe. That's it. And all these people who say that meditation has a way to do it, और आपको meditation सीखना पड़ेगा और आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. Please, I've been learning all these things from people in US, and they are psychics from past at least 64 years in their life. And in one of the sessions, somebody said that, मैं meditation करते हुए सो जाता हूँ. So the psychic who's 72 years, who's teaching all of us, he said, don't worry, I also do that. So it's very natural for all of us to feel sleepy when we're meditating. So वो burden और वो guilt के साथ please मत जाइए. Put your earplugs on, enjoy the music. You feel like sleeping, please sleep. Deep breathe. Deep breathe till your stomach. जितना लंबा आप inhale कर रहे हैं, उतना लंबा आप exhale करिए. That's the only trick of meditation. And that's going to help you relieve a gazillion problems at least.
Yep. Why emotions are painful?
Yep. It's wrong. People say that love is very painful. Love is, heartbreaking, and आप किसी को प्यार करो तो आपको कभी वापस नहीं मिलता है. And so I say that, love doesn't hurt. It is the absence of love that hurts. And in the same quantity, emotions do not hurt. It is the misunderstood emotions that hurt you. So when somebody tries to tell you something and you perceive it the other way around, it hurts. When somebody says an abusive word or language, or speaks to you in an abusive language, and you're standing there to take it, that's going to hurt. All these emotions have the capacity to hurt you only and only when you choose to not respect yourself enough. It's only that much. जब आप अपना रिस्पेक्ट करेंगे, आपके इमोशंस, आपके आसपास के लोग, आपका सर्कल, all of that is going to respect you. You only will get respect. Like yesterday in that session also, we were talking about this fact that, people think that there is a power of no, and everyone should learn to say no to bad emotions or no to negativity and no to toxicity. You will only be able to say no when you are in the power position. You can't, there's a phrase called beggars can't be choosers. So if you are begging in a relationship, if you are downtrodden in a relationship, if you are dominated in a relationship, you don't have the power to say no. You only gain that power to say no when you choose your self-respect. When you choose to stand on your own 2 feet and say that this is my individuality and I am going to accept this and I'm not going to accept this. And it's not selfish, it's self-care. So you have to choose yourself. You have to choose your self-respect, and you will see that all the emotions that are hurting you will miraculously, move away. Will miraculously change into things that you would want to attract in your life.
So beautifully put, yeah, Vani. Thank you. The next question is how to overcome the stress when someone doesn't understand in spite of us having good intentions.
वो उनका प्रॉब्लम है. I think as women and as people, largely women, because हमें लगता है कि सारी दुनिया का बोझ जो है ना वो
हमने
हमें
उठाया.
हमें
सही.
हमें ऐसा लगता है कि सामने वाले को समझाना भी हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, फिर वो समझ क्या रहा है वो भी हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, फिर हम उससे बुलवाएंगे भी कि तुमने क्या समझा. This is absolutely not right. Your part ends when you say something. Good, bad, ugly, it is really not important. If I want to say that, so when I was very little and मेरा गुरुद्वारे का स्कूलिंग था, तो वो मुझे बोलते थे, उन्होंने मुझे एक चीज बताई थी. मैं एक दिन बहुत अपसेट थी क्योंकि मेरे भाई ने मुझे पागल बोला था, और मैं बहुत रो रही थी उस दिन ना. मैं गुरुद्वारे में भी गई, मैंने उनको भी बोला कि उसने देखो मेरे से छोटा है, उसने मेरे को ऐसे बोला एंड स्टफ. सो एंड देन ही मेड मी रियलाइज दिस दैट हमेशा बोलने वाले का गलती नहीं होता है, समझने वाले की भी गलती होती है. बिकॉज इट वी बिलीव दैट कॉन्वर्सेशन जो है ना वो दो माउथ्स के बीच में हो रहा है. वो दो माउथ्स के बीच में नहीं हो रहा है, वो दो माइंडसेट्स के बीच में हो रहा है. तो अगर एक इंसान का माइंडसेट उस टाइम पे हॉट है, या उस टाइम पे आर्ग्यूमेंटेटिव है, या उस टाइम पे कूल है, एंड द अदर पर्सन हैज द अदर साइड अदर काइंड ऑफ माइंडसेट, तो आप कुछ भी बोलोगे क्लैश होगा. इवन इफ यू से लविंगली समथिंग टू अनदर पर्सन, इवन इफ you do things that you were constantly doing before also, और आप उस दिन करते हो तो वो इंसान चिढ़ जाता है. वो क्यों चिढ़ जाता है? क्योंकि आपकी गलती नहीं है, वो उसका माइंडसेट वैसा है उस टाइम पे. So what you have to do is remove yourself from the equation. You're not here to fight all battles, nor can any one of us can fight all battles. तो आपको बैटल का इनविटेशन रोज आएगा, लेकिन आप डिसाइड करो कि आपको कौन सा बैटल फाइट करना है. What is more important to you? You don't have to show up to everything that you're invited to.
Yeah, so true. Yeah. The next question is how to control blaming ourselves when something goes wrong. This is a question from a doctor. So something goes wrong with a patient. How should she stop herself, stop from blaming herself for that, whatever went wrong with the patient?
I will answer this spiritually so that there's a little break from what we are talking about also. We are all vessels. We say that, we are human beings and we have so much power and we can do so many things and we can communicate and build technology and be doctors and be astronauts and visionaries and speakers and God knows what. But at the end of the day, we are just vessels. So there are certain things that are supposed to happen. मैं आपको इसका एक पॉजिटिव एग्जांपल देती हूँ. जब आप किसी एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास जाते हो और वो कहता है कि अच्छा आपकी लाइफ में तो पैसा आने वाला है, अच्छा अब आपकी लाइफ में तो गुड लक आने वाला है, अच्छा अब आपकी लाइफ तो बहुत खराब होने वाली है, आपको तो अभी 2 महीने में एक्सीडेंट हो जाने वाला है, एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट स्टफ, राइट? वो कौन करता है सब? It all happens through people only, right? If you are going to receive money, you're going to receive money through a person. If you're going to lose money, you're going to lose it to a person. If you're going to go through an accident, somebody is going to make that accident happen to you. If you're going to go through any bad phase in your life, that is going to be caused by a person. So all of this is going to happen by people. There is no other intervention. तो अगर आप कुछ कर रहे हो और वो किसी इंसान के लिए सही या गलत हो रहा है, that's the karma of that person that he or she has to go through. हमारे एस्ट्रोलॉजी में वी हैव 12 हाउसेस. आउट ऑफ 12 हाउसेस 4 हाउसेस बीमारी, दुख, घृणा, ऑल ऑफ दिस, ये इन सब का कारण होते हैं. और वो 4 हाउसेस सबकी लाइफ में आने हैं. It's not that you or I or anybody else can save it. So remove yourself from that guilt. If something goes wrong, try to make an effort to make things positive and better for the person. Try to help that person out into if you're doing something for your patient and if it doesn't work the way that you expected or the patient expected it, rather than having that argumentative sense or having that self blame, try and find out ways on how you can positively help that person, even if it is about sending a positive note. It changes things.
Ma'am, unmute, please.
Oh, sorry for that. The next question is, we try and maintain ourselves, we keep ourselves normal, but sometimes it becomes difficult to maintain that. Maybe because of social media or our surroundings or anything for that matter. How do you try to be normal or just be yourself?
Firstly, normal and be yourself are two contradictory statements. Because normal, according to the world, is very different, and being yourself is very different. I don't think I would, I can actually put these two in the same tarazu. They're very, very different. Please don't go for normalcy, because there is no definition for it. There is no way that any one of us can be normal. We surely can be ourselves. We are all unique. We are all having our own thumbprints. We are all having our own unique facet. We are all having our own way of talking, and we all have our own attraction and magnetic power. Trying to be normal is, uh, in my terms, it means that you're looking at somebody, assuming that that person is normal and I'm not. आप अगर किसी पतले इंसान को देख रहे हो तो आपको लग रहा है यार ये नॉर्मल है, मैं मोटी हूँ, मैं नॉर्मल नहीं हूँ. अच्छा, वो खुश है, मैं खुश नहीं हूँ, मैं नॉर्मल नहीं हूँ. अच्छा, वो ऐसा, वो कितने फैंसी रेस्टोरेंट में जा रहा है, उसके पास इतने पैसे, इतनी गाड़ी, इतनी कार्स, इतना सब कुछ है, वो नॉर्मल है, मैं नॉर्मल नहीं हूँ. But that definition has only been created by the society. It never came to us. It is not written in the Bible. It's not written in any of the religious books. So when you let those things affect you, I would say those things affect you when you're off balance with yourself, when you're off balance with your own emotions, when you're off balance with your own life purpose. How many times, we have 217 people here. How many times out of these 217 people have you actually sit to think, what is your soul purpose? What is your life purpose? Where is it that you want to take your life? ये क्वेश्चन सुनने में इतना बड़ा लगता है और ऐसा लगता है कि अरे तो बहुत ही एक मैग्नानिमस चीज है करने के लिए, but it's actually not. The moment you identify that, and even if your life purpose is feeding 5 people every day, or your life purpose is that I want to be kind to my patients, or your life purpose is that I am always going to smile at the person who meets me, even that small, your orientation towards life will change. Your orientation towards Instagram and social media and all of that is going to change. And always, always, always remember, मैं हमेशा अपने social media पे ये बात बोलती हूँ, that there is a lot of life that is lived between one snapshot and another snapshot. तो आप जो 2 पिक्चर्स देख रहे हो उसके बीच में बहुत सारी जिंदगी गुजरती है लोगों की, जिसके बारे में आपको नहीं पता होता. तो वो 2 पिक्चर्स को देख करके जब आपको लगे ना कि आप नॉर्मल नहीं हो, तो आप सोच लो कि ये इंसान भी रोता होगा, इसके ऊपर भी वो 8th हाउस आता ही होगा कभी ना कभी, इसके ऊपर भी वो सब चीजें आती होंगी जो मैं फील कर रही हूँ. It's just that your timing and their timing do not match. But it is absolutely normal to just be yourself, behave the way that you want to, laugh the way, eat the way, be comfortable with your own body. It's taken me so many years to be comfortable with my body. मुझे हमेशा लगता था ये मोटा है, ये पतला है, ये छोटा है, ये बड़ा है, ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए, ये नहीं, वो नहीं, and so many things. And with my ex, I was so body shamed when I was there that, I've gone through so many, things, and met so many doctors, and, taken so many treatments, and which really destroyed my body to a large extent. And it has taken me a long circle to come back and understand that this is really not important. But when all of that happened to me, I was too naive to even understand ye ho kya raha hai. So please respect yourself enough. You all are lovely, beautiful, even when I can't see you.
We all, I think, live by a lot of society norms, and we know this is beautiful, this is not, when we actually don't realize each one is unique and different and beautiful in our own way, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So Dr. Sarla has just commented by what you mentioned about go-to things. She says she started gardening in lockdown, and whenever now she feels low, she just goes to her terrace and watch these plants grow and blooming.
Wonderful. I have an idea. Can I have her name, please?
Dr. Sarla, ma'am. She was there. She comes for every all of our DJOG and CMEs. Dr. Sarla,
I have this very beautiful idea. It's also there in Unmarry Me. It's called the Compassion Garden. So, when you plant your plants, you just put a small tag, and, you can say love, you can say care, you can say affection, you can say harmony, you can say peace. And every day you water that, you are actually inviting that whole energy into your house and into your life. So with every plant that grows, if love is growing, or if peace is growing, if harmony is growing, I mean, it's a beautiful feeling to see all of that grow. So this is a small, अगर आप लेना चाहते हैं तो ये टिप ले सकते हैं.
Yeah, it's nice actually. Whenever I'm unhappy or upset with my kith and kind, I go and spend money and I shop a lot with unnecessary things. Is it good or is it bad?
I think there are a lot of ways to do that. A lot of people do think that shopping is one of the stress relievers, and it surely is. But sometimes probably you can think about shopping for other people, other children who don't get the basic necessities. You can just go out, get a can of bottles, maybe 24 bottles, 54 bottles, just distribute it on the way. And trust you me, the kind of happiness that will give you, आप कितना ही कुछ खरीद लो उससे नहीं मिलने वाला है. So the children and the women, people that are there on the roadside, नारियल पानी वाले, they have, हमें लगता है कि वो उनके पास इतना नारियल पानी है, वो खुद ही पी करके उनको प्यास कहाँ लगती होगी. But try giving a bottle of water to him and see the kind of spark that he has. Try giving a bottle of water to a fruit vendor and you will see that how beautifully he receives it. अब बहुत सारी छोटी छोटी चीजें मिलती हैं मार्केट के अंदर. Take those, give it to your gardener, give it to your driver, give it to anybody whom you think just needs it. Like I normally stack up all these things in my car, कि जब भी कहीं निकलेंगे कुछ होगा गाड़ी में देने के लिए. There's always something to give to somebody. And जब मैं गुरुद्वारे का स्कूलिंग देती थी तो उन्होंने बहुत सिंपल से एक्शन से मुझे समझाया था कि हाथ हमेशा ऐसे होना चाहिए, ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. So अगर ये चीज को आप अपनी लाइफ में inculcate कर सकते हैं, that means God is very kind and merciful on you.
Yeah. You all are, I have witnessed that. I've been close friends with few of my Sikh family and my friends, and I know they are the kindest people on earth. They only give, they're only, and very sweet people actually. And Vani, you're so sweet. You look so beautiful also in your own way, unique way. Yeah. The next question is, please elaborate on how to deal with this stereotype good wife norm that is still prevalent in our society.
फिर आप मुझे बोलोगे डिवोर्स करा रही हो. Because this is one topic that today there was this lady, and she's having a very very hard time with things, because one, that she's from Kurukshetra, she's come back from Singapore, and her native place is at Kurukshetra. The husband is from Karnal. So the entire thought process is about the man. The entire thought process is about कि मुझे क्या अच्छा लगता है, from making out to deciding what to eat to how he feels to how he wants to behave. Everything is only about him. And she filed a case and she said that there's been a dowry harassment, and there's been domestic violence and sexual harassment and all of that. And 3 महीने का वो पंचायत and police case and this that etc. And she tells me on the call कि मैम वो मेरे पास आया और वो मुझे बोल रहा है कि मैं तुम्हें रख लूंगा. And I was like, don't you find anything wrong with that sentence?
Absolutely.
Don't you see that who is he to even in the first place decide कि वो आपको रखेगा या नहीं? If he really wants to mend ways, he would come and say that let's build a life together. हम साथ में दोबारा शुरू करते हैं, हम अपनी अपनी गलतियों पे काम करते हैं, हम अपनी अपनी चीजों को सुधारने की कोशिश करते हैं. Let's find a way to work this whole thing together. मैं तुम्हें रख लूंगा, तुम्हें गलत नहीं लगता? And then it stuck. She said कि हम रहते ही ऐसी सिचुएशन में है जहाँ पे आपको लोग आकर के बोल कह रही, मैंने अपने फैमिली में बोला कि वो ऐसी जब उसका मन करता है वो हाथ उठा देता है, तो मेरे फैमिली में और मेरे आजू बाजू के लोग मुझे बोल रहे हैं कि यार ये तो बहुत नॉर्मल है.
I know.
अरे एंड देयर आर पीपल हु आर सेइंग कि देख 10-12 साल और निकाल ले, 40-45 के बाद तो ये लोग सिर्फ तुम्हारी ही सुनेंगे, वो किसी की नहीं सुनेंगे. बट 40-45 में लाइफ बचेगी. एंड हु गेव यू द सर्टिफिकेट यू आर गोइंग टू लिव टिल 45? So these stereotype norms, they boil my blood to the core, and I think that's the only time that I feel angry. Otherwise I'm always smiling. But this is something that women or people or men for that matter, who are going through dominant relationships where one person decides everything in and around, one is that there's somebody who's deciding it lovingly for you, that okay, this is not your part, और हम घर में अपने अपने roles and duties divide कर लेते हैं और अपने roles and duties में हम अपने अपने decisions ले रहे हैं. That's absolutely fine. But सामने वाला इंसान क्या पहनेगा, वो कैसे उठेगा, वो कैसे जाएगा, जब मुझे ये बोला जाता था कि तुम्हें ड्रेस अप करना नहीं आता क्योंकि तुम एक मिडिल क्लास फैमिली से बिलोंग करती हो, तो मुझे समझ नहीं आता था. मुझे लगता था कि यार शायद उसको बहुत बुरा लगता होगा ये चीज. मुझे बहुत बाद में ये समझ में आया that this is an abuse. This is an abuse to me. This is an abuse to the way that I am. This is an abuse to my personality, my spirit, that nobody has the right to comment. And people who think that जो आकर के बाद में ये बोलते हैं नहीं नहीं हम तो ओवर प्रोटेक्टिव हैं, हम तो तुम्हारे लिए कंसर्न्ड हैं, प्लीज नहीं रहिए. Because none of us, all the 200 people that are here, none of us are immune to mistakes. All the 1.5 billion people, 7.5 billion people, none of us are immune to mistakes. We are going to make mistakes. That is how we are all going to learn. How do we value things in our life? That is entirely our choice. How do we come out from our painful heart is our choice. What we decide in our lives is entirely our choice. It has got no role of anybody at all. So please stick to it. Please stick to your own individuality.
So true. When something has gone wrong, something that you have committed wrong, and now how to tackle the guilt because of that you have committed a mistake?
Honesty. It's very hard. और आपका दिमाग हमेशा आपको बोलेगा मैनिपुलेट करने के लिए. There is nothing better than honesty. और आपका मिस्टेक कितना ही बड़ा हो, आप and no matter how fearful you are about it, honesty is the way. If you can't say it, write it. If you can't write it, email it. If you can't email it, sing it. If you can't sing it, record it. Do whatever. And honesty, so there's a difference between being honest and being truthful, So honesty होती है कि truthful is कि मैंने वैदेही मैम को मॉल में देखा, and truth and honesty होती है मैंने वैदेही मैम को मॉल में उसके साथ देखा. So there's a complete truth in honesty. So you have to say the complete truth verbatim and wait for the consequences. And whatever the consequences are, bear it with pride, because you were honest about it and you had the courage to own up your mistake and say that, yes, I made this mistake, but I pledge not to do it again, and
Yes.
I want to learn from it. But whatever is the repercussion that I have caused you, whatever hurt I have caused you because of my mistake, I'm ready to bear the brunt of it. And don't expect things to change overnight. It takes years for deep rooted things to go wrong.
So express, write, say, do something about it, right? That's what is important.
Absolutely. And honestly,
Yes, of course. Yes.
not थोड़ा थोड़ा बता दो, थोड़ा कम, कल को शायद पता नहीं चलेगा. आप प्लीज सब मान करके चलिए. There is nothing in the world that goes hidden. Absolutely nothing.
Right. This is next question. I think will resonate with many of us. There are very lots of past sore incidents in your life, or maybe there have been people who have been bad with you, or whatever, been really mean to you. So we do say forget, forgive, and move on, but it's really difficult to forget such incidents, or maybe whatever, forgive some people. What is the remedy? How do we deal with that?
Heal somebody else. That is one of the ways to heal certain things that you can't have direct access to. जो भी कुछ हमारे साथ होता है लाइफ में, we don't have a direct access to that in life. We don't have ऐसा नहीं होता कि हम हर इमोशन को बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट तरीके से अप्रोच कर सकते हैं. And when we are not able to reach out to that particular emotion, find that emotion in somebody else around you, because that's how God works. If I wasn't able to heal from my divorce, He made me put in the situation where I was healing that for other people, and in turn I was being healed, which is what I realized much later. I've seen people who are not able to heal themselves from traumas, mental illness, certain things that certain people said. But अगर आप उन लोगों से किसी और के बारे में बात करोगे, वो बहुत अच्छी एडवाइस देंगे आपको. So कितनी बारी हम ऐसा बोलते हैं कि यार हम दूसरे के सिचुएशन को ज्यादा अच्छा समझ सकते हैं, अपने सिचुएशन में हम नहीं कर पाते हैं. Because in those particular set of emotions, God has not granted you the direct access. You have to go via people. So some emotions that you don't think that you can fight on your own, help somebody else and you will heal.
Okay, that's interesting. Dr. Sarla has also mentioned who loves gardening. She says, I do a lot of unnecessary shopping from Amazon when she feels low. Okay. Sometimes the same disturbing thoughts come to my mind, and I know that's it now. That is not important at all, but they keep on coming. What do I do? After 1-2 days, these thoughts actually do not matter or do not bother, but they still keep troubling up.
सबसे सिंपल चीज है, आप प्लीज, अगर अपने को पता होता है ना कि अभी हमारा एक लो फेज चल रहा है या हम अभी घर पे कुछ टेंशन चल रहा है तो मुझे ये थॉट्स आएंगे, कीप अ रबर बैंड, नहीं कर सकते हो फिंगर पे डाल लो उसको, हाथ हाथ पे डाल लो, ट्राई इट 5 times and I promise you it will go away, just 5 times.
Maybe this is one trick that all of us must try from today. Most of the time we are stuck up with time bound work and feel pressure of completing the tasks. Sometimes the task belongs to the family, hospital and work and not able to cope with that.
या बिकॉज हम अपने आप को रोज एक बेंचमार्क पे चढ़ाते हैं जब हम सोने जाते हैं ना, सो वी ऑलवेज पुट आवरसेल्व्स ऑन अ पेडेस्टल दैट टुडे वी अकम्प्लिश सो मच एंड टुडे वी डिड सो मेनी थिंग्स एंड टुडे वी वर बेटर देन yesterday, and that's what we teach ourselves for tomorrow, that tomorrow we have to be better than today, but it's not true. आप कोई मशीन नहीं हो, आप कोई रोबोट नहीं हो, आपके अंदर कोई सॉफ्टवेयर या सिस्टम नहीं है, आपका कंप्यूटर भी रोज सेम परफॉर्म नहीं करता, आपकी घड़ी भी सेम परफॉर्म नहीं करती. Nothing in the nature is the same every day, you know. On the large facet of things, we see that the sun rises every day and the sun sets every day, but it doesn't rise and set on the same time. So why do we expect ourselves to be the same magnanimous personality each and every day? Why do we want ourselves to accomplish the same amount of things that we accomplished yesterday or even more? That's what is building the cooker. That's what is cooking inside. Because आप जो लोग कहते हैं कि हम अच्छे से सो नहीं पा रहे, क्यों? क्योंकि आपको लग रहा है कि आपको कल ये सब अकम्प्लिश करना है. आप कल को कल पे लेकर के जाओ. Segment your day the next morning. Don't segment it the night before. When you wake up, do your 15 minutes meditation. It's called day segmenting. It's a very simple activity. Divide your day in parts of 4. और उन 4 पार्ट्स के अंदर मोटा मोटा लार्जली चीजों को डालो. जो लोग प्लानर फॉलो करते हैं वो कहीं नहीं पहुंचते हैं, जो आधे आधे घंटे के हिसाब से काम करते हैं वो कहीं नहीं पहुंचते हैं, बिकॉज दैट्स नॉट हाउ लाइफ इज, यू नो, वर्कड अपॉन. There is nothing specific in this whole time except for the time of your birth and the time of your death. Everything else is fluid. So go with that fluidity. अगर आप उस fluid के साथ नहीं जा रहे हो, you're running against the tide. When you're running against the tide, you're going to feel tired and stressful.
Right. Yeah. We all know that time is the best healer, but what do we do in that moment when we are hurt?
Time is actually not the best healer. Sorry, मैं बहुत सारे myth bust कर रही हूँ. Time is actually not the best healer. It just so अगर आज आपके साथ ये हुआ है तो टाइम रहते आपके साथ और बहुत कुछ हो जाएगा, और वो जो चीज हुई है वो थोड़ी सी कम relevant हो जाएगी आपके लिए. That's the only thing. So it doesn't heal anything. What heals you is your spiritual body. You know, today I've put a post on Instagram talking about 4 bodies that you have. So the spiritual body heals you from the inside. Time has got nothing to do with it. But at the same time, when you feel hurt, if you feel like crying out, cry out. If you feel like, abusing, not to anybody, openly out, you want to let your system out. Sometimes it is very important for the toxicity to go out in the way that you received it. Yes. अगर आपको abuse मिला है तो वो एक टाइम पे आपकी बॉडी से निकलेगा. तो आप ये मान करके चलो कि आप जिस environment के अंदर आप रह रहे हो, you will only project that environment because that's how you are. We are all mirrors, mirroring each other. We are all an extension of each other. So I am here not by, luck or chance. It is because my thoughts mirror the thoughts of people here. That's how the whole universe works. We are all mirrors facing, in different directions, and we start projecting things that way. So anything that you feel is bundled up inside you or twisted inside you, release it. Simply release it.
So important to vent it out.
Yes, so important to vent it out.
Yeah. This is one compliment for you, that how did the title Unmarry Me strike you? It's such an out of the box title.
I actually don't know, it came to me. And most of the things actually, मुझे honestly ऐसा लगता है कि I am not the writer, there's somebody else who's the writer, because that person doesn't have hands and mouth and feet and everything. They're just using me to write it for them. So this is not, I don't know. That's the answer.
Yeah. What is the comfort zone of our mind? If you can just...
The comfort zone of our mind is when all 4 parts of your body are in tandem with each other. And you will, and as they say that the clock doesn't strikes, the right time twice, सो सिमिलरली अगर आपका बॉडी अभी भी काम नहीं कर रहा है और टैंडम में नहीं है और इट्स नॉट फुल ऑफ एनर्जी एंड एवरीथिंग, तब भी आपको वो बीच बीच में ऐसे स्पर्ट्स और ऐसे छोटे छोटे मोमेंट्स आते होंगे जिसमें आप बहुत ज्यादा रिलैक्स्ड और बहुत ज्यादा खुश और बहुत ज्यादा पीसफुल फील करते होंगे। और वो मोमेंट्स मोस्टली तब होते होंगे जब बारिश हो रही होगी या छोटा छोटा कुछ there's some smaller happiness that your child will give you, or you would see a small drawing that your child has come and given you, or you're just sipping a hot tea early in the morning. One day you woke up pretty early, you got those 5 minutes with you. Those are the things that give you true happiness and true bliss. तो आप अगर उस टाइम पीरियड को एक्सटेंड करना स्टार्ट करेंगे अपने लाइफ में, यू विल सी दैट life is so much more beautiful, and you've got so many things to do in life. I mean, it's not just the work. When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, there's so many crazy things to do today. There's just so much to accomplish. There's just so many people to make laugh. I just call up random people, I crack stupid jokes. That's the part of my life, because that's how my soul feels happy. Your soul feels happy by doing silly things. So there's a simple technique. It's called the BB balloon. We call it. So you have एक balloon के ऊपर आप अपना emotion लिखिए, उसको inflate करिए और सारे गुस्से से inflate कर दो, मतलब जितना भड़ास है ना सारे balloon में भर दो और tie it up and either burst it or release it. Again, your subconscious doesn't know that that's real or that's a trick. So you will be able to release your sad emotions, toxic emotions. There are times that I have actually done it. Like मैंने इतने छोटे छोटे words में पूरा balloon भर दिया था emotions के साथ कि सारे इकट्ठे निकल जाएं. But obviously that doesn't happen. You have to do it time and again. But silliness is the cure for all uncomfortable emotions.
So nice, really well explained. When should one seek medical psychiatric help?
There are two types of depression. One is mental, one is physical. So mental depression is when your thoughts are being played. जब आपको नींद अच्छे से नहीं आती है, जब आपको headaches होते हैं, जब आपका सर भारी होता है, जब आपको लगता है कि you're not able to communicate with another person in the right way or manner. That's mental depression. Physical depression is when your body starts aching, when you feel lethargic, when you don't want to do anything, when you feel caught up in your own body, when you feel that this is not me and you feel caged. So sorry, these are the two types of depression or anxiety that you would like to call it. So in dono ke there are certain steps that you would know. Naturally, your body, your mind, the four parts of your body, they're attuned to give you signals that something's not right. And when they give you that signal, तो मैं please ये women वाला महासंग्राम लेकर के आप खड़े मत होइए कि कुछ नहीं है, I will see it, I will have अजवाइन का पानी and it will go away, or I will have मुलेठी and this will go away, and तुलसी के पत्ते से सब ठीक हो जाता है दुनिया में. So please उस समय ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं करिए, and please go and seek help because you really need that help. Sometimes that help is just another perspective. It's not medication, it's not a treatment or a therapy. Sometimes it's just a twist in the way that you look at things. So please don't be the classic case of woman at that time, and go and seek help.
True. It shouldn't be a taboo, seeking help for such issues.
Absolutely,
Taboo
absolutely.
in our society, yeah. Right. Ma'am, you said about managing emotional pressure, low feeling motivation. Is it inborn or to be cultivated? Seek support, medical, social, spiritual. Do teachers, parents play a role in childhood? What is the role of doctors? Can this be identified early so that this pressure does not harm yourself or family or the society?
मैम एक और सेक्शन रखना पड़ेगा.
There are 75 more questions pending for you, Vani. I can see 75 new messages in the chat box. I have yet to take them up. We need more sessions with you, surely.
So, ये बहुत लंबा क्वेश्चन था, आपको प्लीज मुझे
actually true. Maybe Navneeta, can you just rephrase it again so that what exactly you want to know? We can just move over till then. Mind keeps ruminating over the unpleasant situation. How to get out of that cycle? Maybe same thing. How to move ahead in life?
Yes, how to move ahead in life. You have to break the monotony. Find those 3 things that you would like to go, do at that particular point in time. Your go-to stuff. if you feel overtly. अच्छा मुझे एक बात बताओ आप सब लोग, how many of you have the best moments of your life movie in your mind?
Best moments of our lives?
Movie in your mind.
Movie, okay.
कितने लोग हैं जिन्होंने अपने बेस्ट मोमेंट्स ऑफ लाइफ का एक मूवी बना रखा है? मैंने बना रखा है मेरे बेस्ट मोमेंट्स ऑफ लाइफ का मूवी। से 5-6 बड़े बड़े इंसिडेंट्स हैं उसके अंदर और वो चेंज होते रहते हैं हर थोड़े टाइम के बाद। सो एवरी टाइम दैट आई फील दैट आई हैव बीन बॉक्ड डाउन बाय द वर्ल्ड एंड द एंड दिस इज द लोएस्ट पार्ट ऑफ माय लाइफ, मैं अपने दिमाग में वो मूवी प्ले कर लेती हूँ एंड रियली वर्क्स। इट टेल्स मी हाउ पावरफुल आई एम, इट टेल्स मी हाउ creative I am, it tells me that I have the power to manifest and create things the way that I want to. And it's such a simple thing. We all have accomplishments in our lives, small, big, smaller joys. When Kabir was born, when I hit the stage with the first TEDx, when I started my first company back then, all those things, they tell you that even those times were hard and you sail through it. There is never going to be a time जब पैसे कम नहीं होंगे और टाइम हार्ड नहीं होगा। ये हमारे साथ भी है और यही सेम डिस्कशन मिस्टर अंबानी भी अपने घर में बैठ के कर रहे होंगे। So there is no particular change in the situation, or the change is only mindset. That's it.
So true. How do crystals work?
बाप रे, मैं आपको बोलूं 3-4 सेशन लगेंगे।
I know.
एक दो से भी काम मुझे होता हुआ लग नहीं रहा है। So crystals crystals are one of the oldest ways of healing. They are as old as the pyramids. Initially people used to use crystals in pyramids when they used to do pyramid meditation. And बहुत ही सिंपल सा लॉजिक है, आपकी बॉडी इज मेड आउट ऑफ मल्टीपल सोर्सेस like carbon, nitrate, sodium, carbon dioxide, oxygen. Same is with these crystals. These crystals are made out of all these molecules and substances, and because they've been brewed upon in that way and they've been there for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, there's been a huge natural energy storage in those crystals. So when you wear them and they have the power to heal, there's a Netflix series called Heal. So all of you can please see that.
Called Heal?
Heal, H-E-A-L.
Okay.
And so being a crystal healer, being a crystallogist, my expertise is into making combination bracelets, because I think that आप अगर किसी को 10 प्रॉब्लम है तो वो 10 ब्रेसलेट तो पहन नहीं सकता है, तो उसको so like if you see this, I'll give a small example like this one. So this is a combination bracelet for 3 things together. So from good luck to your arthritis to somebody feeling low in their life, from depression to anxiety to body ache to body pain to nerve disorders to backaches to migraines, all of this can be cured with something as simple as this. So जब हमारा फोन हमें ज़्यादा यूज़ करना होता है और हम घर से बाहर जा रहे होते हैं और हम चार्जर नहीं लेके जा सकते, तो हम एक पावर बैंक रखते हैं हमारे साथ में. The crystals are the power bank for your body, because every time that you hit a trauma in your life, or you hit a transformation, आप कोई जगह चेंज कर रहे हो, आपने कोई टाइम चेंज किया, you became a new mother, those are the transformational things. The trauma things are you went through a heartbreak, divorce, accident, illness, all of those are the things. इन 2 चीजों के अंदर आपकी बॉडी सबसे ज्यादा ब्लॉक होती है, and when it gets to help you heal. रट्टा मारा था मैंने इसका.
Now you tell me, it's almost 6 o'clock. How long can you go on? Then I'll take.
I just have to sort of give a call, and I just have a session at 6. I'll try and see if I can push it to 6:15 or maybe 6:20, provided. Pickups? No, people don't pick up. उठाओ कि नहीं? अच्छा उठाओ. Hello, I have a call with Chandni. So can you please text her that if you can start at 6:20, 6:30? या फोन पे बात कर लेना. Okay, thanks. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thank you so much. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Does power to say no comes from will, intent, or does this power have material basis?
The power to say no comes from you being in the power position. If you're powerful enough in your life, if you are stable enough in your life, if you're respectful enough in your life, you will have the power to say no. It has got nothing to do with material benefits or anything. Those are the outset of it. जैसे एक बीमारी होती है और उसके symptoms होते हैं, वैसे ही those are the outsets of this. But you will only be able to say the word no with conviction and mean it when you sit on a throne. You can't say that when you're sitting on the ground.
Yeah, so true. This is another interesting question. What led you to start divorce courses? What are they? How to join? And whom all can be unmarried?
Okay. What led me to start divorce courses? Because that was the only way that I could reach out to more people. And largely सबके वही repeated same questions होते थे कि divorce के बाद क्या होगा, मेरे पे tag लग जाएगा तो कैसा होगा, मैं अपने बच्चे को कैसे deal करूँगी, how can I have a better life after divorce. So these were some, ऐसे कुछ हजार सवाल type in total, were the common questions that people used to ask. And so we divided them into different programs. So in the programs, there are programs which I personally take. So if somebody wants to speak directly with me and have a conversation on that, we can do that. And we also have programs which are self-help. So if you're just looking for a program where you want to understand that, how is the court system going to work, or how do I decide whether I need a divorce or no, or what is the process of during the divorce, what all things do I need to know. So वो आप अपने leisure पे आप सीख सकते हो, and you don't have to attend a course for it. You can just buy a course, see it when you're free. Up, there's no particular timing attached to it, and you have a lifetime access to it. वो सब सीखने के बाद जब आपको लगता है, then you can quickly book a call with me and we can understand and discuss, because तब तक at least you know the terminology of what needs to go. Secondly, at Vani Kabir Worldwide, we make sure, and the right emphasis is on the fact that you as an individual, whether you're a man or a woman, you need to know your right. आपको आपके rights पता होने चाहिए, वो आपको lawyers नहीं बताते हैं. Lawyers आपको सिर्फ उतनी बात बताते हैं जितना आपको पता होना चाहिए. आपके पास आपकी लाइफ के possibilities नहीं है. अगर आज वानी कबीर किसी चीज को डिवोर्स करना चाहती है, अपने हस्बैंड को डिवोर्स करना चाहती है या अपने वाइफ को डिवोर्स करना चाहते हैं, they don't know the possibilities. They don't know कि कितने रास्ते हैं इसको करने के. They don't know कि उनके पास choice भी है. So they don't know that if they're not ready for divorce, they can probably go for a judicial separation. They don't know whether, if they don't want to have a joint custody, how can they go for a sole custody? They don't know that क्या clauses उनके MOUs में होते हैं. So most of the people don't even know that there are two parts of divorce. They just think that अरे picture में ऐसे दिखाया जाता है तो ये होगा. They don't know that domestic violence के evidences नहीं होने पर भी domestic violence का case file हो सकता है. So you don't really, कोई अपनी domestic violence के आपको थप्पड़ पड़ेगा तो आप फोटो खींच के नहीं रखोगे उसकी. तो ये बात आपको पता है और ये बात कोर्ट को भी पता है that this is what it is. People don't know that police आपके जब आप complaint register कराने जाते हैं, police has no role into it. And a lot of people वो पुलिस से ही सुलह करके, पुलिस की बातें सुन करके वो उसको मान लेते हैं कि अरे पुलिस वाले ऐसे बोल रहे थे, अरे हमें एसपी ने ऐसे बोला, हमें डीसीपी ने ऐसे बोला. It's not their role. Nothing against them, but it's not their role. They can't guide you. अगर आप वहां जा करके एक बॉलीवुड की कहानी भी सुनाओगे पुलिस स्टेशन के अंदर, तो वो उनको लिखनी पड़ेगी. तो ये सब चीजें क्योंकि आपको नहीं पता, इसलिए हमने वो कोर्सेज बनाया कि आपको पता चल जाए. और that's what we do.
Yes, I think you have a website as well. Right?
Yes, vanikabir.com. Very simple.
Yeah. So all of you can visit her website. Whom all can we unmarry? That's another next question in the
whom all can we unmarry? We can unmarry. I think what all can we unmarry is you can unmarry stereotypes. You can marry unkind behavior. You can marry unmarry toxicity. You can unmarry bad habits. You can unmarry not taking care of yourself. You can unmarry unfit. You can unmarry unvoicing your opinions. You can unmarry raising children in the wrong way and pressurizing them to come first in the class. You can unmarry unhealthy food. There's just so many things that you can unmarry in life. There's an endless list.
Yep, yeah, so true. How to handle death of near ones?
There are 5 stages of grief, and grief is one of the most difficult things to manage in life. And grief comes when there is separation, and separation can be divorce and can be death. So there are 5 stages of grief. I will quickly just take the names. The first stage of grief is denial, when you don't understand that it can happen to you. आप यही सोचते रहते हो कि ये मेरे साथ हुआ नहीं है और ये वापस रिवर्स हो जाएगा. When you understand that it is not going to be reversed, anger steps in and you become angry with your life and you want to kill yourself and you want to do suicide and you want to go with the person who's gone and so many other things. The third is bargaining. Bargaining happens when you start to bargain with your life कि अच्छा अब तो मुझे ऐसे ही जीना है तो अब मैं क्या करूँ, अच्छा अब मैं ये ट्राई करके देखती हूँ, अच्छा अब मैं वो ट्राई करके. So you're bargaining either with yourself or with your ex partner or somebody. फिर जब वो बार्गेनिंग भी हो जाती है तो डिप्रेशन सेट इन करता है कि अब तो ये सब हो गया और ये तो मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ऐसा होगा. So then the depression sets in, and after all this circus that happens with all of us, acceptance finally happens. So it's a 5-step process. Everyone, each one of us go through it, and it's only wise to understand. I mean, all of you can read about it more. अगर आप मुझे Instagram पे या कहीं पे भी message करेंगे तो there is a more detailed study that we have around this. I can send that to you. Detailed as in छोटे छोटे pointers में है, बहुत easily समझ आ जाएगा. But I can send that to you so that you guys have a ready reckoner to it. That
yeah, please.
और अदरवाइज आप मेरे Instagram फॉलो करोगे, मैं रोज बहुत सुंदर बनके बहुत सारे वीडियोस डालती हूँ, उसके ऊपर बहुत सारी चीजें डालती हूँ जिससे आपको लगेगा ही नहीं कि मैं नहीं हूँ.
I think you must have got many likes by now on your Facebook page and many followers you must have been added by now on your Instagram page.
मैं तो भूल भी गई कि ये Facebook पे भी चल रहा है.
Yeah, it's going live on Facebook. Yeah. How to be happy no matter what?
Be silly. Be as silly as you can. I mean, do abrupt stuff. Crazy stuff. Go ahead, paint. Go play with the mud. Sing abrupt songs. Talk in gibberish. I do talk in a lot of gibberish. अगर मैं बोलूँगी तो फिर लोगों का perception change हो जाएगा. So I normally, in my office meetings also and stuff, I always say that Misa don't like it, and stuff like that. It's just total gibberish. But it actually triggers certain signals in your brain and it helps produce happy hormones in your body. I mean, this is scientific. This is not, my own theory. Try it. कभी हम बच्चों के साथ वो गिली पुच्ची करके बात करते हैं ना, तो हमको लगता है उनको हमारी लैंग्वेज समझ आ रही है लेकिन उनको आ नहीं रही होती है. But it gives us so much happiness, when we talk like that. It doesn't mean anything. It's just not conducive to be that way. But try just living that moment for a little longer in your life, even when your kids grow up. हम जब pets के साथ बात करते हैं.
Exactly, I was going to say that.
So why does it bring so much happiness when we talk to them in the most silliest and the most stupidest way, and we're talking to them about something which really does not matter? You're talking to them about some foolish stuff. Maybe it is a tomato or a potato, but it gives you happiness. It makes your soul feel happy. Again, silliness is the answer. Please be silly.
Yep, so true. I think when kids grow up, it's a must to get a pet. That to have kids around you, that feeling. And as you said, say gibberish things to them. That's what we do with our baby dog at home.
That I think that must be such a stress reliever, no? That must be
totally a stress buster. Yeah.
Looking forward to doing that.
So true. You go home and he keeps just welcomes you with his wagging tail. It's such a stress buster. As soon as you enter, there's someone who's waiting for you.
Absolutely true.
Yeah. So sometimes your husband just ignores you unintentionally, but then I still get very angry and upset. How to train my mind not to do so, especially when you are saying something so important?
But how do you know that's intentional? How do you know? If I'm talking to somebody and I was, of course, would know that the other person is ignoring me, but how do I know that's intentional or unintentional? वहीं से ही आपकी कंडीशनिंग स्टार्ट हो जाती है, बिकॉज आपको लगता है, आप जब कोई बात किसी से करने जाते हो ना, उससे पहले आपको पता होता है कि क्या इस बात को उतनी तवज्जो, उतनी अहमियत दी जाएगी या नहीं, और आप उसके बेसिस पे सामने वाले इंसान का बिहेवियर जज करते हो, इसलिए आपको पहले से पता होता है कि वो ऐसा है. कमिंग टू योर क्वेश्चन, व्हाई यू वुड how to
she gets very angry when her husband ignores her when actually she's trying to convey something important, and that is she feels is unintentional.
So in that case, try removing yourself from that situation and try messaging it. Because when you message it, the other person is going to realize that he wasn't paying attention and something was really important. Start your message by saying that I was making this conversation with you to make you understand how I feel about this particular thing, or to let you know about this particular situation or incident. This is how the situation happened. Signing it off by, since you've been occupied in something else that you've been trying to do, I thought it's best to let you know through a message so that you can read it over and over again to get the hang of it. तो ये थोड़ा सा sarcastic भी है, लेकिन husband के साथ अच्छा काम करता है.
Right. Sometimes it's so much better not to voice it but to write it, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think हर किसी के साथ आप सोचो ना कि आप किसी इंसान के साथ रह रहे हो, उसको हर बारी आप एक ही तरीके से ट्रीट कर रहे हो. अगर उसको पता है कि अभी इस बात पे इसको गुस्सा आएगा, अभी इस बात पे लड़ाई होने वाली है, and but sometimes just change the trend, no? Just change the flavor. Just start writing to another person. और जब सामने वाला एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हो कि आपको गुस्सा आने वाला है, और बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग होती है जब सामने वाला इंसान एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है कि आपको गुस्सा आने वाला है और आपको नहीं आता. You feel so happy inside, and this is like, because this is a woman group, I can talk about it. That feeling is so relatable that you don't feel angry, and when you see another person's face that he's expecting you to be angry and you're smiling, I think it's bliss. Wicked.
Yeah. This is a very sweet comment from Dr. Richa. She says, I'm going to name all my plants today only. It's such a wonderful idea.
Oh.
Yeah. Dr. Swati has mentioned that she stacks up lots of biscuits in her car to always distribute whenever she's out. Dr. Sarla, if you want to be added to the broadcast list, we are soon after this session, we'll make the announcements. Please send a message. So we'll add you immediately to your broadcast list.
I've added her number. She's texted me in person.
Okay, fine, great. Very true, Vani, there's a comment, she said very true, still patriarchy is prevailing in our society. So these problems are for us as women.
Absolutely. It is going to stay here for some time.
Yeah. Now there are lots of comments for you. No one understands how you feel better than this book. A beautiful line, yeah. What similar thing happened in Thappad movie, they can relate this to that movie. Yeah.
This is the book. It talks about a black rose. This is how the book looks.
Yeah.
Guys, please go ahead and heal yourself. It is my very humble attempt to put my thoughts out to all of you. And if you feel that this is the right way, to heal yourself, please go ahead. In the book, you will find undo the hurt activities, which is after every poem. I've tried to put as many activities. छोटे से लेकर के बड़े तक, on this page, on the left hand side of the book, you will find so many things to do. They just take 5 minutes or max 10 minutes in a day to progress towards healing.
Vani, what's the concept of using the black rose in the book? What was the concept?
I think the black rose is something which is the most difficult, thing to grow. Out of all the roses, black rose सबसे difficult तरीके से grow होता है. वो सबसे ज़्यादा beautiful होता है. उसके बहुत सारे medicinal uses होते हैं. And on the outset, people think that black rose is absolutely dead. It's something that is not worth it. It's something that's not beautiful. It's something that's not good for the rest of the plants. But it's a worldwide thing that अगर आप black rose खरीदने जाओगे तो वो आपको 5 times ज़्यादा महंगा मिलेगा as compared to a red, orange, pink. Regular ones. Because it's unusual. And when you unmarry things in your life, that's what you become. You become unusual. You become unorthodox.
Yeah. Dr. Ruma wants to know the rubber band technique once again, if you can explain.
तो प्लीज वेयर रबर बैंड. वो अखबार पे आता है, उसको फेंकिए मत. उसको प्लीज अपने पास रखिए, अपने हाथ में रख सकते हैं आप जब आपको लगे कि आज आपका दिन बहुत स्ट्रेसफुल है. कभी कभी हम सुबह उठते हैं, हमें पता होता है आज दिन खराब होने वाला है. सो एवरी टाइम दैट यू फील दैट योर माइंड इज प्लेइंग अ नेगेटिव ट्रिक ऑन यू और इज ड्वेलिंग यू इनटू अ नेगेटिव इमोशन, आप ये मेरा ब्लेस्ड है, मैं ज्यादा नहीं खींचूंगी. आप उसको जितना मैक्सिमम खींच सकते हैं खींच करके जोर से छोड़िए. बहुत दर्द होगा. 4-5 बार करेंगे दिमाग ट्रेन हो जाएगा कि नेगेटिव इमोशन सोचने के टाइम पे आपको पेन एक्सपीरियंस करना पड़ता है, तो वो नेगेटिव इमोशंस आपकी लाइफ से साइड कर देते हैं.
Wow. Yeah, lots of compliments for you, Vani, that you are very beautiful as
Thank
well.
you.
And you've done full justice to today's topic, and you solved small things such a beautiful and simplified way. You solving each problem beautifully with such easy tips. That's really great. Patriarchy is whose fault? Child is not brought up about the value of giving respect to bonds. Accepting a woman too can have feelings, though they may not express for fear of hurting children. Actually, I'm not getting this question. Uh,
Maybe they can rephrase in this much time.
yeah, Navneeta, please do that. Your question at 5:40 when I'm not able to pick it up well. Uh, how do crystals have you already explained? I've observed that many females, they spend their life working for their children, family, but when they reach the later part of their life, they get a little depressed. What can be done to avoid that emptiness syndrome?
um, they once there was a frog and उसको एक पानी के बोल में डाल देते हैं और पानी के बोल को आग लगा देते हैं और वो पानी थोड़ा थोड़ा गर्म होना शुरू होता है एंड द फ्रॉग स्टार्ट्स अडेप्टिंग टू दैट गर्म पानी एंड वो थोड़ी देर में वो पॉट जो है वो थोड़ा सा और गर्म हो जाता है और वो बॉइलिंग होना स्टार्ट हो जाता है द फ्रॉग पुट्स ऑल द एनर्जी इनटू अडेप्टिंग टू दैट वाटर एंड देन द पॉट बिकम्स पाइपिंग हॉट एंड द फ्रॉग नोज कि अब मैं अगर इसके अंदर और रहा तो मैं सर्वाइव नहीं कर पाऊंगा. But by that time, that frog has exhausted all the energy that he had into adapting to that situation, and he cannot move out. That's the same case that happens with people who give in too much. Again, coming back to the 4 parts of your body, there are some times that we overdo certain parts of our body. In this particular case, you're overdoing the emotional part of your body. And when you're overdoing the emotional part of your body, there's not much left to fight for. And hence depression or anxiety or being away from people, isolation, emptiness, just being by yourself is the only option that you feel is going to help you refill everything that you have lost. But that doesn't happen so easily. And that's not the right way also. In that time, in that space and age, one should pick up a hobby. So whether it's art, dance, teaching,
Yes.
talking, that's the right way to go about it because that's going to help you refill.
So true. Yep. Speaking in high volume, is it abnormal?
मतलब डेसिबल पॉइंट तेज करके बोलना, बट सरदारों में तो वो नॉर्मल होता है. तो आई डोंट, मेरा डेसिबल पॉइंट तो यही है हमेशा से.
या अगेन स्टीरियोटाइप्स, लड़कियों ने जोर से नहीं बोलना, हलू धीरे बोलो, सॉफ्टली बोलो.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
Yeah,
when you go abroad, you will see so many people shouting and screaming and having positions of bus conductors and stuff like that. It's really normal. Everything is normal as long as you believe it is normal. If you think that the sun is the moon and the moon is the sun, it's absolutely normal. Just don't worry about what anybody else is going to think. It's their problem.
So true. Yeah. When you're hurt and unable to sleep and many sleepless nights, how to handle that?
Unable to sleep.
Sleep.
Change your energy. Try sleeping in a different room. Try changing the pillow. पुराने जमाने में लोग बोलते थे जब आपको नींद नहीं आती है तो आप अपने पिलो को पीटा करो. So the reason that they used to say that was because if you're using the same pillow, the same bed sheet, the same things over and over again, they store the energy of your body because, as I said, your body is a magnetic field. It exhales energy like anything, and everything around you will seep that energy in. Over the period of time, that energy becomes stale. आप उसको मूव करेंगे, टेक अ बेटर कुशन, टेक अ बेटर कुछ भी चेंज करिए. जस्ट चेंजिंग द बेडशीट डजंट हेल्प बिकॉज वो ही 5 बेडशीट ही रिपीट हो रही है, तो देयर इज नथिंग मेजर इन दैट. ट्राई चेंजिंग द रूम, ट्राई चेंजिंग and also if you have a mirror which is facing your bed inside your bedroom, if any one of you have that, please cover that mirror and sleep because according to the space science, that's not a good sign for you to have in your body, in your house. If you have a mirror facing your bed, that means that you're inviting infidelity in your relationship. So you always put a mirror in front of things that you want to amplify. You don't put a mirror in front of things that wrong things that you want to amplify. So bed is meant for 2 people. When you put a mirror, it makes it 4, and that's what causes unrest and uneasiness. At the same time, no animal pictures in your bedroom. No water water entities in your bedroom. Your mind will think that you're drowning, you will never get sleep. Have peaceful things in your bedroom. Have pictures of roses and flowers and landscapes and incense and no Bhagwan Ji in your bedroom. It doesn't let you sleep. It is going to, keep your spiritual body awake, all the time. So all these smaller things, this is Feng Shui space. This is what you can do.
Yes. One is 6:14 and there are lots of questions still pending, but I think we have to call it a day.
We'll
Do
call it-
take, yeah, there are loads and loads of compliments for you, Vani, and I think Swati would message the entire chat box to you so that you can go through them and just see all the compliments which are flowing for you. The beautiful session, Vani. Kabir, we loved your simplicity and your concepts on just everything. One of the comments, and few participants have already ordered your book on Amazon. They've already done that.
I
So
love
that's
those.
amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Simply great, Gajab.
I have a confession to make. So, जो अभी जो सब लोग मुझे बोल रहे हैं कि मैं बहुत pretty लग रही हूँ और ऐसा सब. So I just want to make a confession that I'm wearing my gym suit and this is not a sari. This is just what I wrapped around quickly.
New normal. New normal.
वो मेरा normal है मतलब मुझे I was on calls till 4:20. I was supposed to get off calls at 1 o'clock today, and I wanted to have some rest time and everything, which didn't happen. And 4:20, I remember Honey calling up Aman and saying that where is Vani? And I was like, dude, if I try to get ready right now, तो अभी कुछ नहीं होने वाला. तो मैंने जिम वाला पजामा पहना हुआ है और जिम वाला टैंक टॉप पहना हुआ है उसके ऊपर. Repeat किया है इसको.
But you are looking very beautiful.
So that's the truth. So imagine, you would all this while you were thinking I'm sitting here normally dressed, wearing a sari, prepped up for this whole thing, which is not true.
Yes, so amazing session indeed. I mean, do take a moment to just go through the chat box. Till then, we move on to our further
Yes,
proceedings.
I'm just going to quickly look into it.
Yeah, please do that. It was an amazing, outstanding session, Vani. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Such beautiful tips given by you and so simple as well. Easy to implement in life. Thank you so much. Yeah, over to you, Swati.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Vani ma'am, it was truly a wonderful session where you have given all the practical tips, right from practical tips, how to imply them. And we have also talked about the spirituality, which is a very good part. So it was, in a way, it was a very good session with you and such an exhaustive, interactive session. Thank you, Vaidehi ma'am, for taking up so well. Thank you so much. And Vani ma'am, there are a lot of people who want to contact you. I think Dr. Honey has just put up the link where they can contact you, and there was a lot of discussion on the chat also from where we can get your book. So yeah, people have already found out that it's on Amazon and Flipkart and Unmarry Me. So so Hadi's congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And yes, every one of us are going to read your book Unmarry Me and drop in a message with you. Thank you so much. And
please, I love seeing my book in other people's hand.
Absolutely, absolutely. And before handing it over to Rajyasree ma'am, I would really like to thank personally JC Dr. Honey Gurbakshani for arranging this session. We have been trying to arrange this session since last 2 to 3 months. We were in talk with her, and I am finally so glad that it finally has happened and we could listen to you, Vani ma'am. It was a wonderful session. Thank you so much. And now I would like to invite our NOGS Secretary, Dr. Rajyasree Sengupta ma'am, for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Swati. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Vani, thank you so much. It has been one amazing session. Absolutely. आपने मतलब हमारा वो जो प्रेशर कुकर था उसमें इतने सुंदर तरीके से एक सेफ्टी वॉल्व लगा दिया है और एक नहीं अनेक तरीके के वॉल्व्स हमको बता दिए. So this is going to carry us through some tough times. Really, it was wonderful. It was very mesmerizing session. Kept us glued all through. All those 200 ladies who have been logged in haven't left yet. So
Thank you.
Speaks a lot about your popularity, and the book is already selling like hot cakes.
Yes.
So